It's Woody Jack Dempson, check it out, because we get to find out that a decision to cancel the Chief Keef Stop the Violence concert was not only made by the venue that was supposed to host it, okay? Now, it wasn't even because of pressure by the Reverend who wasn't that fond of Little Keefy holding a goddamn concert, but in actuality, the person and the actual group that made the call to cancel and stop that shit was actually the mayor of Chicago. He flexed his political muscles and also said, fuck out of here, Chief Keef. You ain't having no goddamn concert in Chicago, okay? Now let's be clear. For any event that's public in any particular city, the city has to issue a permit, okay? Which means pretty much they can shut anything down whenever they want. Now, why would they actually not want to have a Chief Keef concert? And by the way, according to ABC Chicago, this is what they said. A spokesperson for the mayor said this, okay? They called in to cancel or postpone the concert at their request because they considered Chief Keef a unacceptable role model and also someone who promotes violence. Okay, now if you don't know, the concert was supposed to happen on Friday, where donations of $50 were encouraged, but it was a free concert that would be streamed online and have a hologram Keef. Okay, now the reason why this was getting shut down, right? I mean, think about it, okay? Think about it. What does it say for the city of Chicago, right? When a person who has been avoiding arrest in Chicago for the last 2 years and who is a current fugitive, he's on the fucking fugitive list. He could organize a concert in your city that he can't come to himself, and he could actually profit from the concert by either gaining money or even gaining buzz. Because let me tell you this, so a lot of people don't realize the only person who wins in a Chief Keef Stop the Violence concert is really Chief Keef. Now, listen, for anybody who knows PR, man, listen, that's a huge PR move for Chief Keef, okay? I mean, of course, the family gets money. They could bury the loved ones because there were 2 people that got killed in this. Of course, GBE Capo and also a 1-year-old baby, Dylan Harris. However, Chief Keef wins if he gets to do a concert. Now, why would they allow Chief Keef to organize a concert when he is wanted? Okay? Now, I know a lot of people won't like this because everybody's just fans. And when you're just a fan, you just want the music, okay? You really don't care. Chief Keef murdered 10 niggas. Could he give us Bang 3 though? You know what I mean? That's how fans think. But we got to think about people and lives that are being affected by this, okay? I got to really agree with the mayor of Chicago with this one. Listen, there's a couple of things that Chief Keef has to do before he could actually host a Stop the Violence concert. And also, we got to realize, man, listen, how hypocritical it is, right? This is the same individual that said he was dropping a mixtape last year to raise the murder rate. Now he's having a concert to lower it. Come on now. Come on. Now, let me tell you this. He has to do 3 things, okay? Number 1, he has to get his legal situations right in Chicago, okay? There is no way he'll be permitted to do anything in Chicago until that gets done. You cannot have a fugitive doing whatever they want in your particular city. And to be honest, Chief Keef's the hottest in Chicago still. Now, number 2, more action, less fucking talk, okay? Saying stop the violence like him and Lil Durk have been saying recently is really just them saying, hey, we're successful, we ain't got to be with the violence anymore, okay? You guys stop it too, okay? Doesn't work like that, okay? You posting up guns because fans still want to know you're with the shits doesn't really help situation either, okay? You rapping about violence, finado, doesn't really help it either, okay? Now, I get it. Music is your art. I usually forgive that to some extent. However, with a Stop the Violence movement, you have to show an organized plan and actually a detailed plan that we could know how are you going to stop the violence. Just by saying it? Just because you said stop the violence is going to stop. Come on, nigga, please, okay? Now, how about having events that are completely for peace, not a concert? Because a concert is more for you, not particularly for the people who are affected, like the grieving mothers and grieving aunts and grandmothers. You think a grieving mother wants to come to a Chief Keef Stop the Violence concert? Come on. Come on, if you're going to stop the violence, you got to include the people who lost a son, lost a brother, lost a sister, lost a grandchild. You have to include them. So a concert at this point is not appropriate, okay? So you have to show a detailed plan on how you're going to do it. Number 3, you got to work with other gang members to stop beefs to hopefully lower the violence, okay? Chief Keef is literally one of the most hated people in Chicago by other gangs, not only because of jealousy, but because of gang beef. Now, to stop the gang violence, because there's a lot of violence that kind of operated within your beefs, how about you then bridge the gap, start getting truces? How about working with other people that you might not particularly like, okay? Probably some forgive and forget, maybe some truce, maybe come to some agreement. And while you're doing so, work with officials also, because the officials want the crime rate to drop. They're just thinking that, listen, we're not going to let you have a concert because once you come and have a concert, you leave and it's like nothing happened, okay? And basically, when you leave, the violence still continues. And then you say, okay, well, at least I got some promotion for Bang 3. Okay, that's it. All right. So what do you guys think about this, man? It was the mayor who actually canceled the concert, not someone that was local. The mayor of Chicago, and in Chicago in general, man. Like, there's no official that's going to be like, yeah, Chief Keef, stop the violence. No, come on. It's not going to happen. Okay. Now, I want you guys to think about this not from the perspective of a fan, okay? As I said, down the line, I would probably say, yo, a Chief Keef Stop the Violence concert could be definitely in the works. However, right about now, come on, man, you got to do other things. You can't be a fugitive having a goddamn Stop the Violence concert. Come on. Nigga, come on. Get in the comments. Make sure you guys like. Definitely subscribe to Woody Academics. Head out.